Welcome to the official Windows 8, and today we're going to talk about the download folder, that elusive download folder that's hidden almost intentionally and that most people don't find. Now, one of the biggest problems that people have when they go on the web and download files is finding where that file is once they download it. If you use the automatic download process and save your files on the computer and don't actually choose where the files are downloaded, well, everything usually goes to a place or a folder called downloads. So if you go to a web page and download something, click on a link, click on a document, well, most of the time it actually goes into the download folder automatically without you intervening. Of course, you can also choose on some occasions. So if you're on Explorer, sometimes it will ask you, do you want to open, save the file, save as, can let you choose where it goes. But if you don't choose or don't use any of those options and wonder where everything goes, then it goes into the download folder when you want to find them. And the download folder is one of the basic folders of the computer, but it has a big problem. It doesn't show up automatically. And if you just click your File Explorer, for a lot of people, the File Explorer actually only brings up the libraries. And they see documents, music, pictures, and videos, and they say, where is my download folder? Where's the files? When you download something from the web, one thing that you can do is search for it if you lost it. So for example, I'll give you here an example. I'll go here. I'll go to a web page where I'll download something. So let's say that I download this file here, EIBI view. Now you see here it's called EIBI view22.zip. It downloads here. If you download it from a Internet Explorer, it might ask you if you want to open it or where to save it. But in most cases, you don't really know where it is. So everything that you download from the internet goes, if you don't choose or didn't change anything, to what is called download folder. Where's the download folder? Well, you'll need to go to your File Explorer, either on the taskbar, that little folder on the bottom left, or if you're on your start screen, you might see the File Explorer also as a tile. If you don't find it at all, you can actually click the search and just type File Explorer. Now, one thing you'll need to know is that File Explorer, like I said, usually shows you libraries. On the left side, you notice that I have different folders, different options. And for a lot of people, those are hidden. If you need to see, because you will need to have access to that panel on the left side, go into the File on the top left, and when you are on File, actually click View. You see File, Home, Share, and View. There you have Navigation pane. Click there. Make sure you have a check mark on the left side of Navigation pane. If you don't, click. It will show you that Navigation pane on the left side here. There you should see your username. If you click the username, you will have access to all of the folders, the basic folders of your computer. Here, contact, desktop, documents, downloads, and so on. As you see, downloads is here. If you click this PC, it might not show up depending on your config. Sometimes it does, and it will show you downloads. Sometimes it doesn't. So you're better off clicking the username of your computer to access that download file. And if you click downloads, you'll see that everything you might have downloaded in the past weeks, months, years is actually here. And if I'm looking for my EIBI file that I downloaded, well, here is alphabetical order. So I just look at EIBI view, and here it is. This is the file I just downloaded. It is part of all the other files. These are all other files that I actually downloaded on my computer. So that is where things go. If you've lost files that you downloaded, you never know where they are, this is probably where it is. So it's good to understand how to access the download folder. If you have a lot of problem and you download a lot of stuff, I would suggest that you actually right click on the download folder and send it to the desktop. That is one of the great things that you might do with it, because this will be easier for you to access. Another thing you can add is include in library. So you can add the folder to a library, but for the usage of most people, I think sending it to the desktop is the best thing you can do. At that time, when you do that, you see that the download folder now has a shortcut, so I can actually put it somewhere on my desktop and use that folder now easily and access easily everything inside it. So if you download stuff and kind of don't know where it goes, that's pretty much where it is, the famous download folder. I don't understand why Microsoft actually didn't put it as a standard folder next to documents, images, and so on, since a lot of us download so many things from the internet. So at least now you know where to get your stuff if you've lost them. So if you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any problems, questions, or video of some sort that I can make to help you, let us know. We'll try to put it online, and hopefully you will come back to the official Windows 8. This is the place where you can learn a lot of stuff about Windows 8, 8.1, and how to use it to the max. Thank you for watching.